Good day everyone. I hope all of you are fine. Uh, I would like to express my gratitude to the Lord Almighty for His blessings. Truly, without His guidance, I am nothing. I am not worthy of His admiration, but still, He hasn't given up. So, thank you, Lord. Also, I would like to extend my warm gratitude to my family and friends and colleagues who is always support and understand me in first pursuing this program. I may have been a huge inconvenience, but they were very considerate. So yeah, moving on, let us proceed to the topic. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mark Demanarig, 28 years old, and a pre-service student in Post Baccalaureate Diploma in Education in PUP Manila. The reason why I took up the course is mainly to boost my self-confidence and in communicating, and at the same time to harness my skills and hoping that eventually I would make a better version of myself after this program. For the documentation part, I wasn't able to attend on the first meeting due to some work related reasons, but through proper coordination I was able to catch up. Also, I had a difficulty of joining on our chat group in Messenger, and I remember there was a circumstance that the class have created another GC just to accommodate the late joiners, including one of my very memorable part during the course on the asynchronous lecture, where we are expected to watch a YouTube video. The first lecture, so the first lecture, si Sir D po.
Welcome to our first lecture. I am Dr. Dennis Dumrique, but you can call me Sir D, your course facilitator. Let's begin with the prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this opportunity to be with PBDE 11. I know it's not an accident na sila yung mga estudyante ko. Lord, give us wisdom. Guide us, Lord God. All.
So, those were the time that I had a chance to reconnect to the program, and I was able to submit my takeaway. Sabi ko, I huge relate to the topic. Next is with our video presentation. So after naming mag-groupings, usually yung groupings kasi ginawa siya nung first meeting. So sabi ko nga hindi ako naka-attend that time, and ang ginawa namin, nagkaroon po kami ng pag-uusap ng mga grupo ko. I was assigned to the group 1, and as the first group to present, we had a series of difficulties. So our first leader siguro natandaan ng mga ka-groupmates ko, had to stop and leave the program due to personal reasons. Most of my groupmates was busy working, and we also have difficulty in communicating as a group, but through perseverance we have passed that problem, and we even made a 40-minute video presentation for our assigned topic. So, yung mga remaining meetings namin with Sir D is fruitful discussions and blended learning, where we are able to express and involve ourselves in the discussion through the guidance of the facilitation of our instructor. That's our former group leader managed to find a YouTube video which greatly relate to our topic. So yun na rin yung gusto kong ilagay dito sa ating portfolio, technology for teaching and learning. It is a very comprehensive video. Which tackles the summary of technology and learning course, and presented the importance of integration of technology into the education system. Some of my takeaways or eto. Yan. 21st century learning. In modern days, learning is no longer depends on the traditional ways of teaching, like sticking to the teacher-centered style of education, but rather uses the hybrid type of teaching strategy where the technology is integrated into the system to utilize its use as an advantage in the learning process of the students. And so yeah, and another one, learner-centered approach in teaching. With the use of technology, the students have a chance of learning by their own. So mas pwede silang matuto ng sarili nila. It only takes a few efforts on the part of the teacher also to let the students do collaborations and hands-on activities with the help of the technology. Not only the students will have the easy access to the internet to browse for the answers in their assignments, but they can also find additional knowledge on the topic which they find interesting. And also another one is distance learning, relating to the present scenario. Not only the pandemic that forced us to innovate in using the technology in education, but also the necessity to evolve dictates that we need to catch up on the development. So I think hindi lang yung pandemic yung nagbunsod sa atin para gamitin yung mga apps na nasa internet ngayon, which is para makagawa tayo ng mga paraan upang yung mga estudyante na nasa malalayo makapag-aral through the use of distance learning applications. On the implementation of the distance learning, students and teachers have the preview of the possible scenario in the educational system in the future. So actually yung distance learning kasi feeling natin, di ba, ito na po yung mangyayari din in the future. So hindi na classroom kundi virtual classroom na. So in the future pwede na tayong mag-attend kahit nasa malalayong lugar through the use of the modern gadgets. Yeah. I happen to find this article, research article related to technology and teaching and learning. The article discusses the effects of the technology in relation to the learners. So the researchers, upon investigating, they landed on the conclusion that there are various aspects that the technology provide to the learners. Some are positive and some are negative, but through the interventions made by the schools where they have integrated the technology in the educational system, there is a chance that the students might be guided on the proper ways of using the technology and utilizing it in the good manner rather than being a victim of the negative effects of the technology. Aside from that, it is worth noting that technology, no doubt, really makes the job of the teachers more easily and manageable without remarkable cost. As a future educator, I believe that we have to start the revolution of making the technology be useful and utilized to become a great ally rather than enemy. I can say that we have a remarkable run from the start throughout the end. There are no wasted moments when Sir D is discussing. I always remember my college days because those were the days that I really enjoyed, not just because I go to school and learn the academics, but also because of the experiences that the PUP have provided. And by attending this course, I think I can still enjoy being a student, and hopefully I can still do it continually. To summarize, we have learned a lot and expressed a lot. I would definitely recommend this program to anybody, as in literally anybody, because I believe that taking up an education course doesn't have to be pure reasonable. Of course, all the things that we do has its relative reason, but for me, being a teacher is a universal profession. Whether you want to be a teacher or not, there comes a time that you will have that urge to share your expertise and learnings to the future generations, because that is how I think we made our life worthy. My message to Sir D, I hope you stay amazing as you are. I find you very interesting, not because of your being our teacher, but you are good on what you are doing. I have learned a lot, most especially on your well-crafted and innovative teaching style. Like for example, your words of wisdom, your care sessions, grow blended learning, and also your smart definition of a good teacher. I kind of forget the acronyms, but for me it's a very noteworthy thing, and I'm sure not only me but all of us, your student, appreciate that. I know that it requires a lot of effort and passion to do the things that you are doing. To my classmates, nice having you. I have met some of you personally, and I already thanked a lot because you are very generous and cooperative. I know in our chosen field we will meet so many great people, and meeting you is also one of the great example. I hope we all achieve our individual goals in life. Please be a great teacher someday. To my future students, if you're watching this, please know that like you, we as your teacher also started as a student. Maybe you will pursue a different field and succeed. But one thing is for sure, you can learn so many things on your own. Discipline is not one of those things, and that is our role as a teacher because we have the experience. So we are here to teach you discipline, not just academics.